Hello, Malik Harrington here, Family Budget Fisherman. Thank you for tuning in to this, another special episode on this channel. Yes, you read it in the thumbnail and in the description below. I'm going to be making the case to you as to why you should purchase at least one high-end rod and reel combo for your arsenal. So let's get started. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sticking with the channel, and thank you for watching this episode. Please watch this episode in its entirety. The case that I want to make for you is why you need to have at least one rod and reel arsenal, a rod and reel combo in your arsenal. There are many reasons why, but let me give you a little bit of background. Number one, as far as the background is concerned, from about 1980 to about 2010, roughly, so about 30 years, I exclusively threw the ugly stick rod with a fluger. I think at that time I was throwing flugers until I got into lures. And I enjoyed it. I fished, I caught a lot of fish, thousands of fish. As a matter of fact, all of my personal bests, except for one, is still on the ugly stick platform of rods, or I should say class of rods. That's the classic to the elite. I didn't mess with the GX2. I went and dealt with the elite the light rather, instead of the GX2. And then the elite. I didn't get the carbon, and I might not get the carbon. But I've loved these rods over the years, their iterations, their performance, etc. What I realized around 2010, though, was that there were rods that performed as well in terms of durability without the weight and materials that made those rods a better experience on the water. I truly enjoyed my time with the ugly stick, and the ugly stick will always be in my rod and reel arsenal in some capacity. However, there are other reasons why you need a higher end. Just like everyone needs a better pair of shoes for certain occasions. You need that one better outfit for your more formal occasions. You're always going to need that one thing better. If you're having a dinner party versus a get together, you're always going to want to have something better. You don't necessarily want to have a dinner party of hot dogs and hamburgers. You'll bump it up to tri-tip. You'll bump it up to pulled pork or, shrimp, fish, crab. You're going to bump it up. So every now and then, when it comes to rods, I want you to think in those same terms. It's not that you can't get full on hot dogs. You can get full on hot dogs, but you want to step up your quality every now and then of the food that you eat, the clothes that you wear. Some of you have, higher end cars. You can get around in a bucket, to use the colloquial expression, a low end vehicle. But many of us have higher end vehicles. Some of you who watch this channel are complaining about having a high end rod, but you're driving around in an $80,000 vehicle. My vehicle's not $80,000, and I paid mine off at the lot. So I've never driven an $80,000 vehicle, ever. So, but I want to introduce you to, once again, why this blackout rod is about half the weight of an ugly stick combo. And I mean the whole combo. That ugly stick combo comes in at about 1 pound four ounces, where this blackout combo by 13 Fishing comes in at about 12 to 13 ounces as a combo. Okay. This combo cost me less than the combo that was supposed to be budget. And we'll get into that a little bit later. Too many of us want to go into Walmart and, we go through the bargain bins to get a lot of our stuff. When if you plan your purchases, you can actually get this rod. This rod full retail is $150. This rod and reel combo, full retail, $150. This rod and reel combo, I just put down here, full retail is about $100, maybe $110. Okay. This is a more expensive combo, but I paid a combined total of $70 for this, where this actually cost me $100. Okay. So you're in the area is my point. I've never, of all the things you've seen me talk about on this channel, I have never tried to get an ugly stick on a discount. That might have been the case, but they already sell them for $50, $60. I didn't see a reason to do it. But this here, as many of you know, I paid $20 for this $80 rod when I had to pay full price $60 for this rod. And this rod is a better rod than this rod. Here's another thing. So when we're talking about high end for you could be this here. It could be this Bass X. This is a St. Croix Bass X with a Shimano Procyon reel. Okay. Is it Shimano? I'm sorry. Daiwa Procyon. I don't know why I said Shimano. Daiwa Procyon reel. Okay. This Daiwa Procyon reel retails for $199 or $200. This Bass X rod, when it was sold full price, was $120, $124.99 to be exact, so $125. So this is a $325 combo that I paid $44 for the rod, and I paid $80 for the reel, for a total of $124 for the entire combo, which is less than half of what its value is. This is considered a high-end rod and reel combo right here at $325. Now, I paid only $10 or $15 more than I did for this combo at $110 full price. Do you see what I'm talking about here? This high-end combo is going to do a lot better for you qualitatively. This rod and reel combo comes in at a healthy 12 ounces. Okay. I am going to place baits a lot better. I'm going to have this rod is a lot more sensitive than an ugly stick. So I'm going to feel, cover, and structure a lot better. I'm going to detect bites and strikes a lot better. My placement of my bait in certain areas is going to be improved. My efficiency in my cast and retrieves will improve dramatically. It will reduce my stress levels as well, because I'll find myself not rushing to make certain casts. Okay. And then ultimately, this rod and reel combo helps me to play the fish in a way that the ugly stick will not. It just, the way the rod responds, the way the reel responds in retrieval is a lot more qualitatively better than with the ugly stick combo there. And then here's the best thing. I don't care what anyone says. 900 to 1100 casts, even with a spinning rod, you'll do that many. And even with a bait caster, you'll do even more than that. You do that much casting and retrieving, which is not a natural act. Casting and retrieving is not a natural human act. So when you do that in the course of a day, you have to think of the fatigue. 12 ounces versus a pound, 4 ounces. That's a big difference in weight. And that big difference will play itself out at cast 500, at cast 700, at cast 800. You'll feel the difference. So your placement of the bait will change over the course of the day because there's wear and tear on your body. You do get fatigued. So that's why I recommend that you go with at least one. And again, as I've shown you, even in this video, you don't have to go out and actually pay full price for one, but you plan your purchase and you can actually get a high-end rod and reel combo for the price of a budget and less than the price of a budget. Whether it's $70 for this blackout, which is retails at $150, or $124, $125 total for this $325 combo. So you can do it. Now, if you play with $125 combos already, so for example, you got, let's see what I got over here. I don't have very much over here. I got a Tatula over there. So let's say, for example, here, so let's say, for example, here, you're playing with this Tatula right here. This is a Tatula with a, what is this? A Legalis. So this rod and reel combo runs at about $200. The rod is about $150 to $170, depending on where you buy it. And the reel will run you about $60 to $80, depending on where you get it. So let's just say a $220 combo, okay? So you got a $220 combo. You will have a good time with this combo, okay? You can find discounts and get the price down a little bit more when you buy it. But okay, $220 combo. So my recommendation is that you go at least 2 to 3 times the value, the full price value of your rod. So in this case, at $220, you need to bump it up to a $600 combo. Okay. If time is of the essence for you, then double it. At least go to a $400 combo rod and reel. Okay. I would recommend that you go in that direction. And here's the reason. You're going to experience the difference. If you go to a $600 combo, you will end up here with the Poison Adrena. This is a $600 and roughly $620 combo. And you see I got it outfitted quite well. For those of you who've been watching, I am migrating to the P-Line Endure X braided line with the P-Line 100% tactical fluorocarbon leader. And I'm trying out, of course, the Top Spin by First Gen with a Kitech on it. And I think that's a Kitech 3.1 or something like that. Now, you're going to bump it up to something like this. And you can get this at a discount. If you plan your purchase, you don't have to pay a full $600. I have to keep saying that in every video because I notice that there are people who watch videos who don't get it. And just to help you all along, I want for you all to get it because I want to turn even some of your criticisms into encouragement because I want you to benefit the way that I benefit. And this is part of the reason why I do this. Is almost missionary work for me. But I just want you to have a great time on the water, which is why I do this. So you go in this direction 2 to 3 times. Now, you may end up settling with, if not that, you go with, here's an X Pride right here. This X Pride here, $280 rod with a $260 reel. So you're still in the $500 to $600, high fives, low $600 range. And you might go with this. Again, you can find the deals when you look for them, okay? Or you can go step it down just a hair. This is a Zodius with a Shimano Vanford reel This is a 400 and 220 plus 460, so $480 combo. Okay, this is when you're doubling up instead of tripling up. I don't know what just happened there and why I'm not getting tension. Oh, okay, I get what happened. So at any rate, I want for you to consider what's happening here with your quality of fishing. This is taken into consideration. You are an experienced fisherman. You've been doing this for a long time, and you're still using budget rods and reels or budget fishing equipment to get the job done. Does it get the job done? Yes, but you're missing out on so much by using the budget stuff. You can get the high end for the budget prices. So why not go ahead and get the high end? So at any rate, I hope I've shared something here that will at least encourage you to consider stepping up your quality to meet your game. You guys are great anglers out there. I read your comments all the time. And I want to encourage you just to step up your quality. You will have more fun as a fisherman than you did with the budget stuff. But as I always say, under no circumstances should you ever go outside of your family's budget in order to make these purchases. But by every opportunity, both legal and ethical, do me a favor and get out there and break your personal best. I'd appreciate it if you do that. Blessings. Take care till the next one.